Hi, welcome to the Shapeshifters of Wraith. I'm here with the lovely Alex, and they were present at the recent PT in Las Vegas. Tell us a bit about yourself. We haven't featured you on the podcast before, so introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Long time listener, first time guest. My name is Alex. My full name is Alexander. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me at Deviled Eggs, probably everywhere. And my history with cosplaying for Flesh and Blood specifically, I debuted as Katsu last year for Vegas Nationals. And this year for Pro Tour Las Vegas, I came in as the alt art Olympia they did for the event. I have been thinking about cosplay for a very long time, and I kind of realized there's no good time to really start, so I just said I gotta be brave and just do it. And so first time was for competition, obviously second time with the sunset of the competition, I came in as just somebody doing it for the love of the game.
Yep.
So that's kind of who I am. I am an avid ninja player in Flesh and Blood otherwise, as well as a Flesh and Blood specialist for one of my local game stores, Game Corner San Jose. That's who I am.
Nice. So, tell us a bit about the event. So did you do a few side events? You weren't qualified for Pro Tour, were you? No.
No, oh my gosh, Lynette. The day I become a pro Flesh and Blood player, I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know nobody. No, I really love the game, but as much as I love the game, I also really like ninjas, and I I have a really good habit of avoiding meta ninjas until they're gone. So
Yep.
I've been married to Katsu and Ira for a very long time now. The event itself was super fun. I went there with my LGS, and I was able to be in cosplay for almost every single day, save for the last day, just because my feet couldn't take standing in those heels anymore. And if you
Yep.
know, you know. Um, I got to play a bunch of side events. I did the Silver Age on Saturday, as well as the FABtcg promo. And then, of course, I did Olympia because if I'm going to dress as Olympia, how could I not try to go for his promo as well?
Yep.
Overall, I was there really to support and see a whole bunch of my friends. My old teammates were there. So I was supporting some of them who were in the Pro Tour or who were doing the Sunday Showdown. It was really fun to be able to just catch up with so many people and also meet a lot of my heroes because I totally didn't know at the time, but Pro Tour is such an international event. I got to see Canadian Yuki Lee Bender. I got to see
Yep.
Shoma Yamamura. I got to see so many people from around the world that I didn't realize would be at the event, so that was a really pleasant surprise for me.
Yep. Yep.
Um, yeah, it was just kind of that, just really enjoying being able to be back in the game. I've been working quite a lot frequently and recently, so this is probably my first gameplay with Flesh and Blood in like 6 months.
Well, I'm so glad you made it because you looked absolutely amazing.
Ew!
Shall we go on to the pictures?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So we have these beautiful pictures here. So these were our guest cosplayers this time, and
Mhm.
and they really bucked the trend this time. We had five.
I
And we had a
know.
nice range of different types of cosplayers. This is just a modified version of the promo that the LSS put out um, to say who our cosplayers were, which was really nice. We got that this time. It's not always been available. So hopefully this is a trend that they continue to have. So we have
Yes.
Sarah Yelberry as Lightning Greaves, Sarah Young as Blink of an Eye, Amanda Hammett
I think
as
so.
Aurora, Morgan McCain, I McKeon. I struggle with names. Sorry.
No,
Young
you're fine.
Cinder and Megan Wishburn as Prosthetic Quickstep. So we'll just go through to the next page because I've got we're featuring each of these lovely cosplayers. So this is Sarah Yalberry with her Lightning Greaves, and I really like her foam work there. It looks really nice, and yeah,
Mhm.
when you're just featuring like feet, it's good to be able to like bring it with just some more because I mean we're getting more extended arts, so
Mhm.
we're able to bring the whole picture now rather than just the legs.
Yeah, and it was her cosplay debut. This was her
Yeah,
debut piece. She looks
yeah.
so, so good.
Yeah. So wonderful work there. And yeah, that foam work looks really cool and it
And
really
her
represents the lightning
skirt,
greaves.
oh, listen,
Mm.
I love making props, so sewing is my ultimate demon. She looks
Oh.
so good. I was so like, what deal did you make?
How did you get that hem so straight? Because that's my
I
problem.
know.
I sew all the time and I still can't do things straight. Um, Now, here's Sarah Young with Blink of the Eye. So there's some interesting wig work here, or it's like a horn on the front, and
Uh-huh.
getting things to stay in place when you've got stuff on your head is a little bit hard. So I have much appreciation for that. But there's lots of finial kind of work on this, and lots of
Uh-huh.
so I'm not sure if it's a foam that she's popped on there, but it just sits just nice.
I know. Yeah, she looks so cute. My pink queen, she had body paint on her even. Um,
Oh.
yeah, so that's how she got a very like it was in person, she was so adorable. It was like a faint like shimmer of pink all over her. And as you can see in the second or the middle photo, you can see all the beautiful work that she did onto the skirt. Um,
Mm.
Fun fact about this cosplay, her breastplate split in half the last
Oh.
day.
Oh no.
So we will not be seeing this iteration of Blink of an Eye for a hot second, but you know
Mm.
what? That's just kind of cosplay at cons.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just need to last 3 beautiful days.
Yeah. And she, yeah, looked beautiful. And then we've got, so this Amanda Hammett. Amanda did a really good job. So we did see this one at the US Nats as well, and she's brought it again to this one. And then she's done her version of a showgirl Azalea. Unfortunately, no bow because traveling with a bow is hard.
Hmm.
So yeah, and I think she's done an amazing job here with both of those pieces.
Yeah, I completely agree. She looks so good, and we were talking a lot about the steps for her cosplay. Um, just like as an example of cosplay is pain, that corset that she has on her is like low-key poking her the whole time. And she made was making last minute alterations the night before, and I think even up to the point where we were doing the photo shoot. I saw her on Friday to photo shoot her for Aurora, and then on Saturday we did the showgirls. So it was really, really fun to be able to see her as both, with the wig and everything and do photos outside, which again, it was 104 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I don't know what that converts to outside of the US, but it was hot.
That's
I
hot.
was non-consensually sweating the whole time. Oh my God. But she was a trooper. She did it with the wig on, with like that outfit all the way on. And then we also did the Showgirls photo shoot, which I'm sure people have seen some photographs for, but she did it in that cute, cute little cocktail dress. She apparently got it online from like a secondhand store and just modified it for the shoot. So I don't know. I think her mind is 200 IQ, just absolutely so creative.
So beautiful.
Hmm.
And this one we also have, I think, seen an iteration of this before, but every time
Hmm.
she brings it to us, she makes it just that extra little bit more beautiful. I believe that she has embroidered the gold onto the dress, and
Mm.
yeah, and the shaping around her bodice is really nice. I think she's done a very good job there.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to meet Morgan last year for nationals in Vegas, and she has taken this to just the next level. Originally, she has like this very beautiful Mask of Momentum prop that I don't think she brought this time, which kind of makes sense. There were a lot of people and we were going to be playing games, so I don't see where she was going to hold on to
Mm.
it. But a very fun fact about this cosplay, she has like a belt that has all the beading done for Young Syndra's artwork, and those beads custom made. She made the moldings for them and molded them herself and made them herself. So a lot of love and a lot of skill is like constantly tested with this cosplay, and you can tell it's such just a good labor of love. Every time I see her, every time I'm going to Vegas, I'm just excited to see her because I know she's going to show up looking
Oh,
absolutely
it
fabulous.
just looks absolutely
I
amazing.
know!
And I think this is our last of our cosplay invites. So again, I really love her sword here. That
Mm-hmm.
looks really cool. I believe, um, yeah, just the whole shape of it is just sexy.
Oh, I know.
and there's like, do not like getting straight lines and balance and getting like that tabard in the center to sit
Mm-hmm.
as it should is actually quite difficult. So
Yeah.
much props to that. Like um I've been trying to do a costume with the tabard down the front and I'm just struggling, so I've put it to the side. So I understand the struggle with that. And also those shoulder pieces are quite well proportioned, so good work on
Mm-hmm.
that too.
Yeah, you can tell like her craft and her skill is like obviously I hate sewing, guys. I'm gonna be so real. So the idea of having to make all of these beautiful, beautiful crisp lines, I think I'd rather blow my brains out. But obviously Megan knows something that I don't because she looks so, oh, she looks so good. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to talk to her, but I was like just trying to eye her the whole time, just be like, I'm coming. Please don't leave. I'm coming.
So yes, another gorgeous cosplayer. So that's the last of our
Mhm.
invited cosplayers, and now we're coming on to the guest cosplayers. So
Yay!
this is our lovely Ren Sasaki, and she is from
Mhm.
Japan, and she has brought back her young Levia, and
Mhm.
what timing! It's like she
I
knew
know.
something. We did feature it in her when I was talking about makeup and how people can change their faces in
Mhm.
our
Mhm.
previous video, if anyone wants to check that out. But that hexagore, freaking awesome. I love it.
Oh, it's so cool. I was doing small interviews with my LGS. We were lucky enough to catch Ren, and we got some really cool detail shots on Hexcore. It looks so good in person. Truly, if you guys can ever head out to an event with cosplayers, I highly do suggest it because as cool as photos are, nothing compares to being able to see that thing in person and
Yeah.
then like just be able to ask her about building it and then all the pieces in her costume. It's so good.
Yes, I've had the pleasure of meeting Ren in Queenstown, and she is an absolute passionate cosplayer and flesh and blood player. She is actually quite good as
Hmm.
well. So um, she's just a wonderful cosplayer.
Yeah.
I think then we get the next person. So this is Max Veracity or Rachel. So I've just managed to get the one in the middle is actually one of her favorite shots. So I've made sure I put it center stage for her. But I also wanted to highlight the shoes, like getting that to sit right is quite a thing. And the lighting in both her chest piece and her sword that you can see there, also something she's always been quite good at. She's got a wide range of skills that she always uses. She did bring this to the previous event at US Nats at Philly,
Mm.
but this is a fully finished one. And I believe she probably had to put some leaves back on this because I believe it's still a few leaves at the last thing that she went to. But yeah,
Yeah.
so this is the fully done one, and she's most proud of it that she's been able to finish this one. So
First of all, eat down. Eat down. She looks so, so good. And I'm flattered that middle photo is her favorite shot ever because I took that shot. Um, also, a moment. Check out those biceps.
yeah,
How homegirl has a shadow there? Okay, couldn't
yeah.
be me. But she knows what she's doing. It was such an honor to be able to talk with her about Briar. And actually be able to hold Rosetta Thorn and actually
Mm.
like inspect it. I learned so many things just being able to look at the prop, and then I helped her adjust a couple of leaves. We did lose a couple during the small mini photo shoot that I did. She showed up when Amanda was about to be done and head out to her cosplay meetup, but we were able to grab a quick couple of videos and like shorts with her, so it was really cool. I asked her how is she doing in those shoes. She says she'll do anything for cosplay. So if you
Mm.
ever see her, make sure she's comfortable, guys, because she looks awesome and she's
Yeah.
doing it for her flesh and blood. She looks so good. Oh my God, I was
So good.
Beside myself, speechless. Oh my God.
All right, who's next? Okay, Carolina. So she sent me this really beautiful professional shot to pop in the middle there,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that I think she just looks great, and I think
Mm-hmm.
she's really upgraded this. She has done this before for another PT. It might have been Las Vegas. No, she has done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was on
Yeah.
Big Camp. It was a little while ago, anyways. So she has done this before. I did help her out because when I did it, I got given some pictures from the artist Federico, so I forwarded them on to her to help her out, and
Oh.
that's done the most wonderful. Like it's so much nicer being able to have a front and a back and all those kind of things.
Mm-hmm. I
Federico
can
has
only
really
imagine.
helped a lot of the cosplayers actually, and he really appreciates seeing them come to life. But this is such an upgrade from her original version. If anybody has seen it, it just looks so much more like stable. Well, actually, it looks her first one looks stable too, but it just looks more edgy than the
Mm-hmm.
original one. I feel the original one she had a lot of wire work, so it looked a little bit like floaty. But this one
Mm-hmm.
just looked edgy, like she's just going to come get you.
Yeah. God, every time I look at her, I love
Yeah,
her so much. Just serving every single time. I think she's such a pillar of like her and obviously everybody else, but just the pillar of femininity in like a TCG space and how unapologetic she is about herself. So
yeah,
much to look up to, but this costume in particular,
yeah.
I'm so sad I didn't get a chance to talk with her, but I honestly, I would have put my foot in my mouth. She's just so gorgeous, dude.
Believe me, I understand. I've met her a couple of times, and she's always actually really lovely.
Oh,
But I always feel that tiny bit intimidated because I feel like, I mean, I've been here a long time, but I'm
yeah.
not to this level, right? I'm nowhere near this. So
She just looks good. Yeah, there's so
just
many things
good,
just to highlight about this cosplay itself, but she looks good. Oh, my
yeah.
wife.
Zoe went for a bit of something different this time. So this is Franca Showgirl, and I think it
Oh
looks
God.
great.
Yeah, she looks. Oh my God, I was helping her pin those feathers to her bustle before we did this photo shoot.
Yeah.
She looks so, so good. There are feathers everywhere in the Westgate now. You're welcome. She was here indeed. It was just so cool because we were toying around with the idea of like, hey, what if we did like showgirls for like Vegas because it's Vegas? And the
Yeah.
idea was quiet until like I realized, oh my God, I can actually go to Vegas. And so I
Yeah.
poked her and I was like, how are we feeling about showgirls? Because I can go now. So
Yeah.
my wife, she looks so good.
It
Eat
looks so
down.
good. It's so good.
And something
Uh,
different too, not just like official card art, just something to, I think it's
yeah.
really fun to tie in the elements of like location for a PT or nationals or something like that, and then
Mm.
intertwine it with something that's special. Like she did Showgirls, I did the Alt Art Olympia. It was just
Oh,
something that was different and could celebrate like where we are as a game. So
yeah.
that
And
was
it
really
just
fun.
looks absolutely gorgeous. And yes, she said she had a bit of doing those fans was a little bit of a challenge too, as well as obviously the bustle.
Yeah, we were refluffing that thing all the time.
Mm. And then we have Holly, and Holly is Gravy Bones.
Hmm.
And she looks amazing. The
Hmm.
boots, everything, the boot cover or it just and I know the lighting's a bit funny on that center one, but I had to show the skull head on the shoulder piece.
It
It just
looks
looks good.
sickening. Oh my God, eat down, Holly. I did not get to talk to her, but I'm so sad about
Oh,
that. I love her little
yeah.
scuba homage as well, because like I grew up on Scooby-Doo, so seeing that card
Hmm.
made my heart like a heartbeat. So seeing it honored here too, it just
Yeah.
looks so good, dude. The
So good.
coat, the
Mm,
skull, the
yeah.
boots. What do I
Yeah.
even say? Eat down, Holly. Jesus.
Just good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's what I want to be when I
Alrighty.
grow up. Undead Pirate Man.
Now this is Diana. So unfortunately, not too many photos, but of this one. But she has brought it before, and this is Lena Bell. She's like a less known cosplay less known flesh and blood character, and she is one of Azalea's friends, and she makes potions, and she features. If you want to see the story of Lena, or well, that has Lena Bell in it, it's called Squeaker's Christmas, and
Uh-huh.
you can find it under the lore in the LSS page, and it'll tell you a tiny bit of what Lena Bell's like. But yeah, um, she quite often will give Azalea potions and things that don't quite work how they used to, or should be. But it's a really fun companion character that would be really cool if we did actually get her, because that would be kind of fun if we ever
Yeah,
go back
and
to the book.
honestly, Alchemist, you guys said that would be a class LSS, so right here,
Come on.
confirmed, confirmed. Yeah, Diana
Confirmed.
looks
Okay.
so cute. So, oh my God, just being able to interview Diana as Lena Bell was super cool. I didn't know this was a character much. I was just like, surely you know something that I don't about lore, and I got a very fun lore dump about Lena Bell, so that was very fun. I know
Yeah.
Diana's also done Florian before, so it's just
Yes.
really cool to catch up with Diana and see what projects are going to come up too. So I'm really excited to see more of Lena Bell, but also see what's coming next as well.
Ah, yes, definitely. She's has done quite a few little bits and pieces, and they're always done to quite a high standard for her as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Jonah, yeah, and this is obviously Blaze, and it
Mm-hmm.
looks really good. Not um, so there's a lot of lines in here to carry. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's mostly foam based or foam and fabric, but it looks really good.
It does, and like the shawl, the long scrap of fabric that Blaze usually carries around her arms, that's
Yeah,
crocheted.
yeah.
The tiara, I guess we'll say, the middle section is crocheted, her tabard is crocheted, her centerpiece, her chest piece right there is crocheted. So there
Oh,
is love and
wow.
labor going into this cosplay. So oh my God, I'm just blown away because I saw it from like across the con floor and I expeditiously made my way over because I have friends who crochet and being able to do this and trying to do it in a timely manner blows my
Yeah,
mind. The sheer
yeah.
talent being
She It's
showcased
amazing.
here. Yeah.
And doing crochet and it coming out how you wish it to are two different things sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
to get that
Mm-hmm.
twist and that shape, it just looks really cool.
I mean, I'm sure Jenna had to like plan a lot of the patterns here too. So having to do it
Yeah,
from scrap and having to know it all to do it all is
yeah.
insane to me. Also, one of the sweetest people ever. In the
Mm,
interview we did, Jenna was just so nice and so knowledgeable about the craft and just sharing a little bits and pieces. It was just so cool to catch up with him.
nice. Okay, and then we unfortunately do not have very many pictures, so I have a side-on picture which I hate putting up. Sorry, Spooty. Oh, one too many O's in there for some reason. I got excited. But yeah, Spooty, you can find him online. He's done spoon. He's a stirring guy. He's this is his Kano. He has I think bought this before and actually placed. Um, and he's always got that presence as a wizard. I'm just bummed I don't have as many photos as we could have had of him.
Yeah, if you don't know about Spooty, they did the spoon guy from Stir the Pot in Partha Misvale, and
Mm,
2 years ago in Minneapolis Nationals, when they premiered Spoon Guy, they came out with a huge cardboard cutout of the cat from Stir the Pot, which I
yep,
believe now lives at MinMax.
yep.
But yeah, the talent and the showmanship I know we don't do like the cosplay competition anymore, but my God, when I saw that cat come out, I was blown away. And this costume, just as cute. Look at those, look the way the hair is cut, the way everything is done. Also adorable little face. I just, oh, I don't miss Kano, but this is so cute.
Yeah, and it's just nice, and it's nice to see these
Mm-hmm.
people. I think he has brought this to another event, but I I can't quite place it, but it is a much earlier on one. So it just looks
It looks
cool.
so
And
cute. It looks so good. I'm just,
oh,
whoa.
look at this!
Well, who's
I
this
didn't
handsome
say
fella? How'd these
ah.
get in here?
Ah, so this is Olympia. Tell us a bit more about your costume that you brought. Um,
Oh my
as a
God.
bit of a fun project, right? So it's as we did kind of cover it in the thing you said, it wouldn't be competition worthy because it doesn't meet the percentage,
Hmm.
but you did it anyway, and it looks
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, this is not competition viable because it doesn't meet the 75% handmade thresh mark. But the way I honored that, I didn't just apply. Sorry, I didn't apply for anything. I didn't apply for sponsorship. I didn't apply for guest. So I was just there for the love of the game. Let's see. Any fun facts I have about this? At the moment when I was working, when I was working on this cosplay, I was working about 6 days a week. And so I had 4 days to figure this out,
Yep.
of free time to do it. So I had to put a lot of things together and do a lot of thrift shopping. Um, there was originally supposed to be a lapel, as he does have in his alt art, but I couldn't do that because my insert malfunctioned, and I just was like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. My brain is too toasted.
Mhm. Oh,
Um, and you can see on my boots in the right photo, I
yep.
thought, hey, I should probably put a little bit of color interest there. So I put on a red harness for those. So that's very fun. My cape is quite literally just tucked into my vest on the right side because in the official art, they give no way of how his cape is just floating there. So I said, you know what? I fill this vest out tight enough. I will just slide it in there. So
Nice
this was a very fun cosplay, very hot, if you can imagine being in a con full of
layers.
people and wearing like at least 2 layers, 3 layers sometimes.
Mm.
So that was certainly something. But it was very fun to put together. The belt that I have on my left bicep is actually a belt that I just cut up and then redid the holes on so that it
Yep.
could fit. It just wouldn't stay because unlike Max, I ain't got the biceps for days, but it was as tight as I could get it. And
Yep.
then one last fun fact: by the end of Saturday, 3 of these buttons were held on by safety pins.
Yep.
Um, because
Sounds
that's
about
just how
right.
cons are. And
Mm.
it's not the top button, but the top button was indeed fighting for its life by the end of it. I have a very funny photo somewhere of like the side profile,
Yeah.
and it looks like I don't know if you've ever seen the Spider-Man meme, but there is a movie where Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is like holding two like web things and trying to stop a train from running off the
Yep.
edge. And somebody said that to me and said that's how that top button is doing.
Yep.
So this was such a fun cosplay. This photo shoot was also super fun.
Mm. Okay. Right. So we've got some fun group shots. You might recognize some of the poses because I did have to steal some of the photos of individuals out of these photos, but I couldn't not put these up. There's a really nice
Mhm.
picture of Zoe, and it just encapsulates the group
Mm,
kind of feel.
mhm.
And then we got another one here, which I just thought was really cool because it's got the two swords together. Everything's glowing. Just it
Mhm.
looks really cool. Um,
It looks so good. This is like when we were wrapping up with Amanda for Aurora, and then Rachel had just come down, so we were together, just like, hey, if you guys are both here, can we do some quick shots together? And also, pricing was super nice. They had one of the very few like backdrops that had Arya or like Voltaven, the general elemental cards that they had.
yep,
And so we nicely asked if we could maybe stand in the back there, and we got a couple of shots there. So that was super
nice.
fun.
And then we've got these were all
Oh,
the guest cosplayers. Really nice shot there. Um, It's a shame about the armor on on the shoulder, but I think that's as if she's going to pull the sword out, so it kind of fits.
Yeah,
Um, so it looks really cool.
it looks absolutely gorgeous.
So these were our beautiful guests, and thank you very much for them for applying. And I'm so glad that Alice has picked all 5 of them. Um, they did pick well.
Very
Um,
sweethearts, all of them. Oh my God.
and we wouldn't be remiss without showing the showgirls with
Oh
all of
my
their wins.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, this photo
So
shoot was so fun. We heavily wanted to do like old money Vegas kind of photo shoots.
yeah,
So we were just trying to find bits and pieces of like, hey, here's a shot that I want to do. Here's what I'm gonna do for like my showgirl. Fun fact, I actually had to guard dog walk Zoe down from Zoe's room because we were all very nervous about how what would happen, especially even if it's in a casino,
yeah,
people are everywhere. You don't know how people are going to act. So,
mm,
we actually have some fun photos with other players who are catching us in between shots.
yeah,
Some Pro Tour players even. And a lot of these photos were actually done in a bathroom that
yeah.
was nearby. So
Wow,
that was super fun.
that's a really nice bathroom. Um,
Yeah, no, this one was done right outside the con floor, but there
oh
are a
yeah,
couple. If you haven't seen them, go to Zoe or Amanda's like channels. There
yeah.
are so many beautiful photos. And we just found a good bathroom. I said, I can edit this.
So I think that was our last photo.
I think I have one more.
Oh yes, there is. There is
Ah!
one more. So usually we try and get a photo of everyone together. Hopefully one will appear, but this is the only photo that I could find with all the cosplayers in it. So my apologies, but these are all the people that I feel were cosplaying. So we've got some back shots, which I mean is interesting, but we've got the side of the gravy bones, the
Mm-hmm.
back of the wig. It's actually interesting to see the back of people's heads. Not that I always want to see that, but
Yeah, this was very fun. This was when I was just like kind of kidnapping people to do a quick little interview, and I would send them as like, go find my next victim. So
yeah,
that's me in the corner talking with Diana, obviously, and I was just so blown away by this event. It was like just seeing everybody in costume, and I was just I'm surrounded by talent, guys, surrounded
mm,
by
mm,
heroes, and it was just so inspiring and made me really miss doing more things with flesh and blood. So we are very excited to hopefully do Vegas, and then there has been talks in the community about doing a while the showgirls were a smaller group, but perhaps a larger group cosplay in the future for Vegas.
yeah.
So
I
that'll be
think
fun.
Vegas seems to be like it's going to be happening every year. So either nationals
Hopefully.
or PT seems to be Vegas kind of based. But
Pretty easy to fly into for international and like national reasons. So
yeah,
yeah, it would be fantastic. And just, being inspired by Vegas lights. A lot of people try something different, like Zoe did, like just taking something from Carta and going, you know what? It's Vegas, baby. Let's do Showgirls. Let's do XYZ.
yeah, yeah. So come to the end of that, and it's been really cool having you on. And it's lovely to like showcase all the cosplayers and also just be able to talk about their costumes and highlight them. You've mentioned as we've gone through that you were interviewing and stuff like that. So if you're happy with that, we can probably put a link in the description to what you end up doing eventually.
Yes, that will be wonderful. We'll probably put it on our LGS Instagram page, which I can get you a link to soon. But I'm
Yeah,
hoping to edit them tomorrow and hopefully try to get them out ASAP because I want to see these people celebrated. They gave me their time, so I got to give
yeah.
them what I can do for them for their efforts too. So that would be so appreciated. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I think it's so great that we have people like yourself going and helping to celebrate at the events. I am stuck at the bottom of the earth, and unfortunately, just do not get to travel as much as I my mind wants to. This is my traveling.
It's okay. One day, I'm
One
just
day.
gonna come over and shake James White and go, "Where's Lynette? Tell me where's Lynette."
So yeah, this is what where we're at. So, but I'm so pleased that there's people like you that are going out there, taking photos, doing these videos, and helping us to like bring the cosplayers to the forefront. Um,
Hmm.
we are we have been very privileged with the way that LSS has treated us as cosplayers over time, but things have changed, and it's been a bit of a learning curve and
Hmm.
getting used to something different. So it's a transition. We'll see how we go, and we still are able to participate and bring the game to
Hmm.
life. So we're thankful for that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
thankful. I think it's also important. For me, I'm just doing it for the love of the game. I love
yeah,
playing dress up. I love playing dress up with my friends. And if I can also be like a handler or a photographer in the meantime, I just want to put my friends on a pedestal
yeah,
and really showcase like their talents. So it's still very important that there is time to celebrate cosplayers in this
yeah,
community. And obviously, LSS is still trying to make sure that we understand. We're trying to celebrate you guys. So it's
yeah,
appreciated where we get it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome. And yes, I think there was a couple of videos put up by Liv, and I think I shared them throughout our channels as well. I might put a link into that as well for Liv's little shorts that she did as part of LSS. I thanked her when I saw a recent event for her highlighting, because it does feel like that's all we get, but it's better than nothing at all, I guess.
Yeah. Queen Liv, if you are watching, I love you. Thank you so much for your time in Vegas. You are my inspo, my Queen
Yeah,
Liv everywhere.
she
Yeah,
is
you can see
so cool.
you can also see some of the showgirls if you go back and watch PT Las Vegas sometime around the 3 hour 24 mark, but who's counting? Somewhere along there you'll see Zoe, Amanda, and I in the like intermission screen. So that was
Oh,
fun.
nice. I have to go back and watch it now.
It's very,
That is
my
cool.
mind was blown. One of my locals messaged me and went, "Oh my God, you're on camera."
So thank you very much for being with us today. We'll pop all those links in the description so people can find more cosplay content. And as usual, create, make, join, and bring race to life.
Yes, thank you so
Yes.
much. I love you guys.